The person that you see in the thumbnail is transgender OnlyFans model Kay Manuel. This person is from Australia, as I understand, and has vehemently denied allegations that she was not a biological woman, that she was transgender. She's even gone so far as to say my gender is none of your business, but a few days ago, she admitted that she was indeed transgender and was born a male. Now, this person was known for a year ago going to the event that's called Schoolies in Australia, which I guess is where new high school graduates go and party for a week after they take their final exams. Now, Schoolies is something that's very popular not only with high school graduates but with undergrad well, I guess not undergrads, what's the word, underclassmen, with underclassmen and some that are a little older. But at Schoolies, about half of the individuals there are under the age of 18. Now, last year, this Kay Manuel, or Manuel, or however she says that name, last year she was at Schoolies. He was at Schoolies, and had sex with allegedly 250 boys. Now, I've linked 2 articles in the description to that effect, and this person was bragging to the media, yeah, I had sex with 250 boys last year at Schoolies, and this year about 75. So I have the article right here on my phone, and I'm going to read this article to you guys. It is disturbing. So let's go ahead and get into this. OnlyFans star Kay Manuel has confirmed that she is not a biological woman and admitted that she had lied to Daily Mail Australia when she dismissed speculation that she was transgender. The 22-year-old made headlines this week when she boasted about sleeping with 75 high school leavers within the first 2 days at Schoolies on the Gold Coast. Before Schoolies started, she claimed to have her sights set on breaking a new record of bedding over 1,000 boys in 2 weeks. This follows her claim of sleeping with 250 high school leavers during last year's Schoolies celebrations. Okay, full stop. I would like to show you some screenshots. These are the AI-generated synopses of the questions that I asked. So these screenshots show that about half of the people at Schoolies are under the age of 18. They're about 55% male. And of those males, about half of them are underage. So I went through that. So take a look at these. Now, according to Google, there are between 30,000 and 60,000 people altogether every year at Schoolies, which means there's 15 to 30,000, maybe slightly more because it tends to be 55-45 males. So, between 15 and 30,000 boys. Half of those boys, so let's say that we'll go to the low end, which I don't believe is the case, but we'll go to use the low end numbers. So if there are 15,000 boys, half of them are underage. That's 7,500. Now, let me ask you, if an OnlyFans model was going around to high school boys who may or may not have compunctions about sleeping with someone who's transgender, do you think that those boys might lie about their age if they're in high school or leaving high school? Do you think that that might be a thing? If they see the chance that, some older woman, as they perceive, is going to have sex with them if they're above the age of 18. And now this behavior from this person is absolutely despicable and predatory. And there's no way to frame it any other way. If there were a 22-year-old man walking around high school parties trying to find high school girls to sleep with, what would our reaction be? Well, we've got a 22-year-old transgender person who's walking around wanting to have sex with high school boys. This is incredibly creepy. So I'm going to skip down a little bit because they're talking about how someone found last year her old Facebook profile with a young man that they said is this person. And of course she's like, oh no, that wasn't me. But now, after being exposed like this, this Manuel person says that the sex blitz is just a publicity stunt. I think that some people have always speculated. I don't refer to myself as transgender. I never have. I think that term, you're just calling yourself a man. So at that point, you might as well just call yourself just that, she said. I can understand where there can be some questions, but like, it's really no one's business what her gender is. It's his gender is, right? Now, of course, this person says that, as Manuel said, she lied about how many boys she had bedded during the first week of schoolies after being put on the spot by reporters. So when she claimed that she had had sex with 75 boys, she's like, oh, no, that wasn't real. That wasn't real. She said the confrontation has made her reconsider her plans to sleep with as many high school boys as possible, with the lewd acts filmed and uploaded to her subscriber-based platforms. Jesus Christ. This predator is looking to find high school boys, have sex with them, film it, and put it on OnlyFans. Because why? Because the younger boys, the boys between, 18 and like 22, are going to be the most, the group that's most likely to subscribe to her on OnlyFans. And there it is. That it's the money, but it's also, this is so predatory. This is disturbing. Like, I understand, like, people that say, oh, they're 18, they're adults. It's like, come on. Let's say that, these were young girls. These are 18-year-old girls, and this was, someone who identified as a man walking around, like a burly-looking man, an older man going around trying to sleep with. Like, when I was in college, it's like, your average college person, like even the seniors in college wouldn't touch a freshman. They're like, oh, God, unless they were, like, kind of creepy. Like, it was creepy for a senior to mess with a freshman. Because that's a little kid. That's an 18-year-old. Like, everybody knows this. And people that say, oh, they're 18, they're adults, this is fine. Like, there's no. This is just, I'm not saying that sex between someone who's like 22 and somebody who's 18 is always wrong. What I am saying is that when you're a 22-year-old looking for high school boys to have sex with, this is creepy. This is weird. And this comes off to me as a case, and I don't know this person, so I can't make this claim for certain, but it comes off to me as a case of that autogynephilia, or, looking to have the surgery thing of the vagina, but maybe even just looking for a way to get their hands on younger boys. Maybe that's what this is. That's what it comes off to. In my opinion, but that's my opinion. That's not necessarily a fact. It comes, so further on in the article, this comes after Manuel told Daily Mail Australia this week that there was no truth that she was nominated for Best Transgender Porn Star for 2 years running at an adult industry awards show last year. She claimed that it was a mistake on the part of the show organizers. So then they have pictures of this person working at McDonald's before the transition in 2017, and yeah, that's about it. So I've linked a couple of these articles in the description so you can go take a look at them. But I'm going to tell you, as a boy, when I was a boy, I was molested sexually by someone who was older, people who were older, people who were far more experienced, and people that knew that what they were doing was wrong. They were predating on me because I was a naive child for, greater than 10 years. And the effect of that, now I know my situation was a little different, a lot different, but the effect of taking advantage of someone sexually does not leave. It does not go away. This is trauma that a lot of these boys, especially if they're drinking heavily, which they are, this is, 18-year-olds getting trashed, well, 16, 17, 18-year-olds getting trashed, and they're being taken advantage of by this person who ostensibly is a female, so they're going, oh, there's an older woman that's interested in me, you know, got beer goggles on and all that, can't see the, you know, the cheekbones. I mean, obviously you guys see the thumbnail of this video. It's pretty evident that this person is not biological female, in my opinion. Like, my immediate guess would have been, oh, that person was born male. But they go home with this person, and oh, here comes the, you know, here come the wrong parts, and now this, you know, boy is being subjected to something that they may or may not have been interested in the first place by someone who is an adult who's significantly older. Like, the age differences when you're that young mean a hell of a lot more than they do when you're older. So this is grimy, and beyond that, you know, what are the odds that this person has slept with multiple boys that are under the age of 18? Well, they're pretty damn good. Those odds are pretty damn good. They're above 50%. And, you know, when there's 325 that this person claims to have slept with, what's the percentage? I'm interested in that. So we'll use, like I said, we'll use the low end numbers of, you know, 15,000 boys, 7,500 of them are underage. But what is the percentage? So we'll go 325 divided by 15,000. So that's 2% of all the boys, like more than 2%, 2.16% of all the boys at schoolies this person claims to have had sex with. That is crazy. The odds that this person has had sex with a guy who is under the age of 18 are very high. Especially knowing that guys would lie about something like this. Yes, they would. Teenage boys would lie in order to get sex. Imagine that. Imagine that. Mind-blowing. This is evil. This is despicable. And this person should be mocked off the internet for this. They should be... I don't understand. I just don't understand how anyone could think that this is okay. This is predatory behavior. This person is taking advantage of kids. This is disgusting. This is disturbing. And it's got to stop. Like, what is wrong with us where this is something that is not completely condemned by literally everyone when it comes out? This is wrong. That's about all.